What's up, y'all? Welcome to my show. Notice I said my show. I have to remind folks of that sometimes, because I get liberals demanding things like me having a liberal come on my show and debate me, or that I'm too afraid to have my beliefs challenged and whatnot. Listen, you control-freaking liberals need to recognize something. This here is ZoNation, not YoNation. Now, you burn victims can go cry to Bernie Sanders about what I told you that you're not entitled to.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
The latest lib to run this crap by me calls themselves Preps Etc. on YouTube, who says, poor Zo, too bad he can't hold a debate anywhere but on YouTube, where he doesn't face critics. He really does believe himself. Why isn't he ranting against big pharma, welfare for the corporations, subsidies for all the bloated special interest groups? Sheriff Mack would hand Zo the beat down. This is a prime example of how you cannot satisfy liberals. And if you let them institute their worldview, the country would eat itself, poop itself out, and then eat itself again. Liberals already have their worldview inundating the culture at every turn. Their ideology stays in our face. It's in the stores. It's all over on your way to the stores. It's on the radio. It's on your TV. It's in the movies. It's in the classrooms, at the concerts, in the newspapers and magazines. It's in your fashion. It's in your video games, in churches even. Dang it, we can't even watch the Super Bowl without having liberal ideology shoved on us. And as much as the progressive cancer of liberalism has spread in our republic, y'all want a piece of my show too. With all y'all have, you want a piece of what I got on my little corner of the internet. If the white man really did take land from the Indians, it was white people like you, while trying to make others feel guilty about it. So as far as you being on my show, no, hell no, to the no, no, no. I didn't make my show to listen to you. We have to listen to you liberals all day, every day, as it is. We have to make ways to break away from y'all constantly shoving your worldview in our face. ZoNation is one of those safe spaces. You know what I'm saying? Surely you liberals can understand and sympathize with having a safe space, can't you? The irony is that the safe spaces y'all need is from yourselves. Only around a bunch of you liberals would y'all need rape-free zones. It's a proven fact that you're safer being around a bunch of conservatives at a gun convention surrounded by guns than you are in a so-called safe space of a gun-free zone. So for any liberals saying that I need to have a liberal on my show, then you're a hypocrite, because that would go against your safe space ideals. And the irony is that while y'all would be in my safe space, that is ZoNation, you'd be accusing me of violating your safe space and accuse me of being homophobic and a threat to women's rights and Islamophobic and xenophobic, and just accuse me of violating your safe space while you're in my safe space. My show wasn't made to give time to liberals. You're not entitled to my show. My show was made to be a break from y'all. That's what my show is. It's a break from liberalism. I have to listen to you liberals all the time, and I use this show to respond to y'all. I have a right to do that, you know? I'm not interested in wasting my time following y'all around trying to tell you something that you're not interested in. If you're interested, you can come to my channel and listen. I'm not gonna go chase you around. And admittedly, I don't pursue going on talk shows because personally, I think I'm a boring guest. I'm not a talented conversationalist on camera. Y'all, I don't make this stuff up. Much of my commentaries are a response to what y'all push in the culture. And the ones guilty of not wanting to be challenged is you, as you get all twisty britches about my show. So anyway, this YouTube user says I never challenged Big Pharma. I have addressed the pharmaceutical company issue, and I've written a book addressing the issue. But just to prove my point, you missed it. Why should I waste my time chasing you around trying to tell you something that you don't want to hear? I've already addressed the corporate welfare issue. Where were you? And the term corporate welfare is a bit of a misnomer as it is. When you give money to people who don't contribute to the economy and just receive what the state took for someone else who earned the money, that's welfare. But the state bailing out a company that actually contributes to the economy and gives people jobs, and then is taxed by the same government that's bailing out with some of the same money the government took from it in the first place, isn't really welfare, okay? Do I think companies should get bailouts at the forced expense of taxpayers? No. Do I think it's the same as welfare? No. If the government wasn't so oppressive with taxes, fees, and regulations and didn't embolden the unions so much, businesses would fare better and wouldn't have to get in bed with the government to get some of their own money back in the first place and be accused of being a crony capitalistic welfare whore. As far as this Sheriff Mack handing me a beatdown, maybe he can. Good for him. But as usual, you liberal trolls show that you're always expecting someone else to do something that you feel entitled to benefit from. Thank you so much for slapping yourself with the same hand you wipe with. I'm Alphonso Rachel ZoNation, and if you want to hear liberal ideals, get your own show. You're not entitled to pollute the air of ZoNation with your greenhouse gas. And when you do get your own show, let me say it right now, I don't want to be on it. No, hell no, to the no, no, no.